Let's talk about a friend to this channel who has seen his share of beef and troubles with the law. Very outspoken in hip hop.
Boosie.
There you go. You already know where I'm going with it.
Swerve on him. Hey, listen, let me tell you something. Man, I've been listening to Lil Boosie since he was underground with him and Webby with Swerve. Swerve on him was one of my, man, listen. Man, Swerve on him. Hey, listen, look, I mess with Lil Boosie, man, and I like Lil Boosie, and I like that he's outspoken. I think sometimes, though, we can be too outspoken. We could be too outspoken. See, what you gotta realize. I remember something happened to me in New York. This is in 2004. Hip Hop Police. I was at a club, just having fun. We was out, me and my homeboys. We just having fun. We left. For some reason, the cops got behind us, and the cops pulled us over. They hopped out a van. It was a gang of them. Had us in the street on the ground. Look, we almost finna fight them. They was talking about somebody told them I had a gun. I'm like, man, come on, you can't be serious. We was just in the club having the best time of our life. Who actually told y'all I had a gun? It was just stupid. But these people, when technology progress, and now you have Instagram, you have your YouTubes, you have the TikToks, you got all these things where these artists are now, the reality is that platform. Because you could just go on there now and see what's happening. When you got these artists with the guns out, pointing the guns to the camera, doing this stupid shit. Then these artists get on these platforms and start talking about that and telling on themselves. I'm gonna tell you something. I come from humble beginnings with real. I was raised by real. My daddy, uncles, everybody, real gangsters. These dudes is real gangsters, taught to move in silence. They don't believe. They not on social media to this day. They don't believe in it. They always felt like real gentlemen and gangsters move in silence. And this is what I was brought up on. So when you get on these platforms and get to just running off at the mouth and just telling your business and who did what and how they did it, this is the new thing for investigation. This is the new thing for the detectives to look at. This is how they getting up on you. This is how they seeing it because now you giving it to them on a platter. They don't got to do much. They used to have to roll through the neighborhoods. They used to have to go to the places. Now they can sit back and just look at you and say, oh, okay, see, he didn't even know he did that. Got him.
Yeah, it's crazy because like you said, these rappers are making it so, matter of fact, this is bigger than rappers. A lot of these dudes who are keeping it real are making it way too easy. The police they literally can go to Dunkin' Donuts, sit down, have a coffee and a donut, and scroll Instagram.
Yeah.
And y'all doing their work for them. But in Boosie's case, and for anybody who's not familiar with what's going on, and I'm sure everybody who watched this channel in particular is familiar, but Boosie was in San Diego at somebody else's video shoot. And they was watching somebody else and just happened to notice Boosie was on live and had a gun, or what allegedly had a gun tucked in to his pants. They send out a helicopter, track his vehicle down, pull him over, and arrest him on gun possession. Now, the crazy thing is the state pretty much was going to dismiss it. You out on probation, whatever.
He got to protect himself.
And the feds picked it up.
Boosie is a celebrity. He got to protect himself. You know what I'm saying? I get that. Him having a weapon on him, I get it. Because he a celebrity. He got to protect himself. He in San Diego. He's somewhere where, he don't know much about what's going on in San Diego. He had a video shoot. Boosie got to protect himself. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. What did they get him on? Like, what was the...
I think it's weapon? A gun possession charge. And originally, like I said, from a state perspective, they were giving him probation. But the feds jumped in and they picked it up. They didn't want to give him bail. Finally, he bonded out on $50K bail.
They want to make an example out of him. They want to make an example out of him as a rapper. They want to make an example out of Boosie. That's why that's probably why the feds picked it up and tried to do that. Or they might got other interests with him.
You think it could be that deep?
Yeah, when the feds jump in, when they just decide they want to just jump in it over a little gun possession, maybe something else to it.
Well, not sure if you caught the BET Awards, but he did bond out. And
I seen him when he was
in true Boosie style, went to the BET Awards and brought his
playing,
two lawyers.
He was clowning. Yeah. Yeah. I man, when I get a lot of time when I see Boosie on the social media, man, he just be having fun with it, enjoying himself and just living his life. And and he just we know he a dude that just kind of is outspoken. You know what I'm saying? He gonna say how he feel. But I just be seeing Boosie just living his life, just trying to have fun, man. And it's unfortunate that sometimes when people see these interviews and everybody, you got authorities, you got civilians, you got to watch what you say. You got to watch what you say and how you say it, because it's already people looking at, like, for instance, the detectives or the feds may already be looking at Boosie like they want to catch him up on something. So that may just give them a reason to say, okay, yeah, no, jump in that so we can question them about this.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying? Because some of the stuff I see scrolling on YouTube it's some crazy shit. I be seeing shit where they be talking about a top rapper and then they be talking about, here's his hitter. He got 14 bodies. It just be some crazy shit. I'd be like, man, who is putting this shit together? I'm glad I don't be on none of that type of shit. You know what I mean?
You absolutely right. You absolutely right. But again, shout to Boosie, man. I hope it all work out in his favor. Real talk. He a good brother, and from my perspective, I agree with you. It just seemed like he trying to live his life and have fun.
That's it. That's it, man. I've been following Boosie since his underground career. So I've always been appreciative of Boosie journey.
Okay, we live in a time now where, speaking of rappers getting locked up, in trouble with the law, it's nothing unusual about that. That's it's just not what it is these days.
And you know what? Speaking of that, just something, because you said that, Tupac's bald headed, right? He never wore a haircut. I used to think it was because he just decided he just wanted a bald head, but actually it's because when the police beat him up in Oakland for jaywalking or something, it's parts of patches in his head where he can't grow hair because they beat him that bad. And so I had learned that just a little while ago and thought it was interesting, because I always thought he just wore a bald head because he just wanted to. But actually it was when the police beat him down real bad and he can't grow hair in certain spots.
Yeah, that's some nickel knowledge that I don't think most people know about. So you just schooled a lot of us, because I never even heard that.
Yeah, it's a true story. Yeah.
Okay.
I know I went off track.
You damn sure went off track, and I'm gonna bring us back. But ain't nothing wrong with that. Like I said, that's some nickel knowledge for you. Maybe I'll play trivia tonight and be like, yo,
wisdom.
Do you know why Tupac always wore his head shaved?
Yeah. Most people probably ain't gonna know it.
Nah, they ain't gonna know it unless they watch this interview.
Yeah.